Hey Scorpios, welcome back to Deku Tarot. Welcome to your weekly tarot reading for June 8th through the 14th of 2020. I almost said the date wrong. Thank you guys so much for all of your support. I love you guys so much. And we're going to get right into the reading here with the Golden Art Nouveau Tarot, which was a gift actually from my Scorpio partner. Such a beautiful, beautiful deck. I'm going to get right into it here. We're going to skip the astrology because I realized that I've been late, and I do apologize for the readings being late this week and for the monthlies being late. But in terms of the collective consciousness and the energy, as a energy worker, a healer, and someone who reads and taps into this conscious energy here all the time, it's always tapped into it. It's very exhausting right now. I'm emotionally exhausted. I'm feeling everything, and I think that other readers and energy workers are feeling the same. So give us all a break right now as we work through and have to deal with all of this collective pain at once. And on top of it, I've been going through a lot of my own personal stuff here with all of this, and it has been very difficult, very emotional, and very, very painful. So thank you so much again for all of your support, for your understanding. And if I could give you readings all the time, I would, but I'm not going to. So I'm not a reader that's going to give you a reading when I'm not tapped in 100%, because that's not right. Okay? So Scorpios, let's get on with this here. Oof. You know what? Wow. That belongs there though, doesn't it? I'm just kind of letting the cards play out as they will. Oof, I don't even know if that's upright or reverse, man. Wow. Your cards are a lot. We'll just say that. This week asks you to put down your defenses in a different way here. And to stop your harshness in some aspects here. Where to even begin with this reading here? Interestingly enough, I don't see any major arcana out on the table. But that doesn't mean the energy isn't big. And I'm like, where do I even start with this reading here? There's a lot happening. And you know what, let's just go with the first card out here. Knight of Swords. With the Knight of Swords coming in, it's a lot of harsh and intense energy, knowledge, something coming in that is very poignant to the point. It doesn't mean that it feels very good often. It's kind of like, oh, hear something, read something, getting a message from a boss, somebody that you're talking to that is, how do I put this? Yeah, that's what I thought. I will say you do come out the victor in the situation for sure. Victory, understanding, and growth is yours. And again, do check out your sun, your moon, your rising for, especially your rising sign, okay? For deeper knowledge of what's going on right now. But the Queen of Swords reversed comes up under that with the Five of Wands. And to me, that feels like fighting with somebody that's just not seeing eye to eye with you. Or a bunch of people saying a lot. And right now, people aren't seeing eye to eye. People are letting their emotions get the best of them and are getting angry. And it feels to me, how do I say this? I mean, it's not like, I feel Scorpios, you guys have this stinger and you know when to use it. And I think that, I'm not saying that you used it wrong, but it definitely has caused some discord. And has brought forth a lot of people that aren't seeing eye to eye with you on something. And a lot of dissent. But when you see the Queen of Swords reverse, I can't help but feel, how do I put this? That she, in this, how do I say this? what's the word? I'm sorry, I'm like trying to find from what word of detachment. It's needing to detach yourself from somebody that is already emotionally detached from an argument, from words here. Somebody in this situation, or whoever it is that you're fighting with, dealing with, or maybe even multiple people, have detached their emotions and have let their their side overpower how they see something, overpower how everybody else sees something. So there's a lot of intensity there. And again, I don't know what side of this you're on. Again, you should always take readings as, you know, you can be on both sides of this. It doesn't mean that, you know, you are the good party in this. It doesn't mean that you're not the one that's getting yelled at. It can also mean that you are the one that is putting people in their place and saying what needs to be said. But there is a need to step out of your own visage of this, okay? Because Six of Wands and Ten of Cups are here, and what a beautiful combination of cards to be reckoned with. And I feel so much that this is what you guys desire, what you work towards here. Ten of Cups, love in a familial way, you know, maybe even family love, or, you know, bringing people together. Whatever it is, it is unity. It is love in all aspects, and it is success in people chiding you on and saying you're going the right way. And you do need to know that your energy, if positively driven towards this energy of unity, if that's what you're at right now, then you are moving towards the right way. And that's why I think we couldn't get this Ace of Cups one way or the other. I feel almost like I'm reading for two different Scorpios. And it's such a weird feeling to put into words, but it's just what Spirit's telling me and I can't ignore it. So some of you are giving love in this situation, and some of you are pouring it out. And you need to be careful that in the face of all this love and this energy that is trying to drive you, or, you know, like a word, a conversation, something that is communicated to you that is trying to drive you towards love, that you are not misdirecting this, and that you are not misinterpreting this, and that even if this person or the situation approaches you in a way that we want so badly to have been this way, it might still be this way. And that's where we get the Five of Swords here. Let's just be honest and get on with the reading here. We get the Five of Swords, which is, again, fighting difficulties, feeling defeated. But I don't know. It almost feels to me like, again, you could be either person in this situation. You could be the victor, somebody who needs to say what needs to be said here and put the rest in their place and have them walk away coldly. But this is that cold fight. The Five of Wands is very verbal, but this is, I've got one thing to say, and after I say it, you're done. And whether that's being said to you and you're that guy walking away sad and defeated, or whether you're the person on this side of it, I'm really not sure this week. Your reading, it just feels like there is a real flip-flop here of if this is of which type. You know, it just feels very flip. I don't know how to describe it. It just feels like you could be one of two energies here, and I can't figure out which it is. So that usually means I'm reading for two different types of Scorpios that are going through it, maybe on opposite sides here, which is crazy. Anyways, Nine of Pentacles, such a weird reading. Nine of Pentacles here is, I love this card, because she is, you know, contemplating the richness of her own inner life. She's got her falcon, she's got her pentacles. Look at that outfit, man. You know, she is content to dwell in solitude. She's at peace with herself. She's at peace with the world that she has built up. She's at peace with it all, okay? She chooses independence as her reward for the sacrifice of society. And that's very poignant here, okay? And with the Four of Pentacles, we're holding on to that because we built this up, and we know that whatever we built this on is real. So with the Nine of Pentacles and the Four of Pentacles, the self that you have built up is real and needs to be reckoned with. And for those of you who are on a more defeatist, you know, being the defeated party here, being the person that's not seeing eye to eye, and who might be acting coldly and without emotion and taking that more empathic energy out of the situation than you need, or empathetic, not empathic, but it's time to let go of those pentacles and really look at what it is you're holding on to and what it is you're so proud of in this situation that you built yourself up to be. Even if you are, and you should be proud of yourself and what you're doing right now and where you stand, it still asks us all to look down the well this week, to look at things that we've denied and areas that need to be reckoned with. And it's not comfortable. And I'm not going to say that it is comfortable. This is a very uncomfortable time for everybody. And you just got to deal with it, because turning your head away from it will do nothing but stunt your growth and stagnate you. And then we get the Two of Cups and the Nine of Wands reversed. And I really love this because I feel that we're open to love, and we're open to approaching things with love this week. We're open to putting down our defenses, and I think by the end of the week, your defenses will be down. You will be less ready to fight and more ready to put down the weapons, to rest, and to try to understand a situation with love, with acceptance, with forgiveness, with a deep understanding, and knowing that both parties are showing up to this with full cups of love. So there is like a reconciliation aspect, and it feels to me like some of you, an apology, a writing of whatever this situation is this week, which has been very weighing, difficult. I'm gonna pull one more, just one more here. Ooh, can you tell that I'm hungry? It's lunchtime, guys. That was embarrassing. Ten of Swords reversed. I have lunch in the kitchen, so I'm just gonna finish this and eat it. But Ten of Swords reversed here is, yeah, it's dawn on the horizon. We have been through the most painful aspects of it, and now it is time to take out the swords that have been put there, why they were put there in the first place, to reckon with the dark sides of ourselves, why we think the things that we do, why we feel the things that we do. And I have to tell you, I've had to look at a lot of these aspects of myself where I literally wrote how much I hated myself, the way I looked, and I wrote all these horrible things in my old journals and stuff about, you know, not loving myself because boys would be mean to me often when I was little, and people that I liked would be mean to me and tell me that I looked strange or that I was ugly. Like, I literally had a message once that told me that I was too, or they told my friend, I saw the message, she screenshotted it and sent it to me, but he said, and it's really hard to say this, that I was too dark and that I looked different and that I had a unibrow, and that was really mean. And those things stick with you, so I can relate to this pulling the swords out this week and really examining them and looking at them from a perspective that is not in denial, that is not in a place of hatred, but in a willingness to look at these aspects of ourselves, reckon with them, and move forward. Woo! Scorpios. Y'all kill me. All right, let's go. Let's get a Lynn V. Andrews Oracle deck card here. Message for Scorpio for this week. Ooh, let us summon. Let's sum this up, not summon this up. Let's summon a card, though. All right, Scorpios. For this week here. One card for you. Oh, no, there it is. I was like, no, this one isn't. It's got to be something different. Release. Ooh, yes, release. Great card here. Anytime you are possessed by an emotion that you cannot control, know that it does not belong to you. Someone is sending negative energy towards you. Imagine that the negative emotion is muddy water pouring down through your hands, legs, and feet and into the earth. Or take that emotion into your hands and release it like a hawk. Let it fly away. We tend to hold on to fears and negative energy in an addictive way. Release your fears and let power come into you. Create a welcoming void within through the power of release. Mic drop this week. Dang, these messages are literally just like mic drops this week. I love it. Thank you guys so much for all of your support. Do make sure to like, share, and subscribe, and leave me a comment. I read all of your comments, guys. I love you all so, so much. Thank you again so much for all of your support, for all of your love, and sending all that love, unity, hope, and power back to you guys, okay? Thank you so much. And if you want to book a reading, guys, all that info is below in my description box. If you want to use my code Deku30 for 30% off of astrology or numerology compatibility readings, which are incredible. They're truly divine. You can use my code Deku30 in the description box below as many times as you want and send it to as many people as you want. So take advantage of that. Have a wonderful and blessed week, guys. Love you all. Namaste.